Hey, Onion back. Final Fantasy XIV Online, continuing my playthrough. We're at the end of 3.1, where Sir Emmerich just was stabbed in the street. Find out what happened next.
Right. Let us not keep Sir Emmerich waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Yes, quite well. Forgive me. You have given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians and the Dravanians, and our friends nowhere to be found. 'Twould seem there is no end to our troubles.
We can but face them head-on, one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to our allotted tasks and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you, as they found me. In time, we will find Ida and Papalymo and Menphilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back on together.
Pray do not misunderstand, I did not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish that I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. I know you will. So then, to the congregation.
You have returned. In this at least the fates are kind.
Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidofnir has accepted Sir Emmerich's invitation.
She has. These are glad tidings indeed. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them.
Ah. Is he otherwise engaged?
Aye, sleeping off a knife to the gut.
What? What happened? Will he live?
The chirurgeons tell me he will make a full recovery. But had Lord Edmont and Lord Upwell not been on hand when the assassin struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For a mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land the telling blow.
The attack was just the beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all round the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. Bastards caught us completely by surprise. We've been dousing the fires, but for everyone we put out, it seems like 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the Broom.
'Tis plain these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Then let us be about it. The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found, suspects must be identified.
Have you been able to determine the precise locations where the fires were set? Mayhap there is a pattern.
If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city, in both the pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think it best to divide our forces. Master Alphino and the Mistress Ishtola, I would have you take charge of the investigation and foundation.
As you wish. Mayhap Tataru can be of assistance as well.
Mean and Onion and me get the pillars. Oh, they'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogue striking a pose over there be joining us?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady.
I'll bet. The name's Hilda. A scion, eh? And there I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages.
I will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately. That is all.
While we could begin by sifting through charred rubble and questioning random passers-by, in my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not.
Oh, aye, the infamous Lord Eminelon de Fortemps, lover of women and wine, though neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard.
Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion, Onion.
He'll be at the crozier most like, making an effort to be seen. So let's go and see him.
Grizzled I will accept, but old? Well, if it isn't Onion, dearest of all my friends. You're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old girl? Ah, yes, the arsons. Dreadful business, that, and awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old pile going up in flames, after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why the Hopland is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sarah Merrick's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man, not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old girl, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hopland. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Wait a moment, I know what that is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old girl. I will have you know, my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well, if it will help to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. That was, not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees in the Hopland, Onion, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda?
You know what, I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes.
Come, my brothers and sisters. There is food and shelter enough for all in the basilica. Halone's blessings be upon you, Father. I confess, we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days, about the Archbishop, and Sarah Emmerich, and the Dravanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Do you require succor as well, miss? So the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. Would that I could do something to aid you in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps.
There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and then there was smoke everywhere, and it was so hot, and I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm is getting better after all. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our backs. Were it not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we'd do.
Ah, there you are. Anything to share? Humph. We will require more than the muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near St. Remonid's Cathedral and another near the Tribunal. For a mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the two occasions when their target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Alphino will doubtless have an opinion. Silence will avail you not, sir. Ah, Onion. I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect.
We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words, he did not. So we insisted.
Let me go, damn it. You've got the wrong man.
My, but you reek of oil. And are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose. But tell me, does arson pay well?
I'm a victim, you imbecile. Look at me.
Aye, that you are, after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but then these highborn types rarely do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabid and begged us to put you down.
That's bollocks. He's the one what told me to keep going. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work, he said. I'd left it behind, tried to, with all my heart. Said my prayers every day, like a good man. But he came to me. He came to me.
And there you have it. Hilda, would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation?
Aye. So long as you don't mind if he's limping when he gets there.
That was incredible, Thancred. But how did you know he would confess?
Well, I have seen his like before. A troubled soul, manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I could not be certain, of course. But given the stakes, I thought it worth the risk.
And if our captive had called your bluff?
Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world as it is vexing enough. Thank you, Thancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at last confirmed that these arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it best that we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The man you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak. Though he fell silent upon realizing that we had not turned his master, he will soon tell us what he knows, one way or another.
Pardon the intrusion, First Commander.
Ah, Lord Atwal. Are you come to see your father? He is attending Sir Emeric in his chambers at present.
I am. He bid me bring this salve.
Then do not let me detain you. And thank you for your kindness, my lord.
In times of trouble, every man must do his part. With that I could do more.
My lord Arturel did not seem to be in the best of spirits.
'Tis little wonder, Master Alphinaud. His father is widely slandered, and his half-brother not yet cold in the grave.
So these coffers here, this is a full set of fending or slaying accessories. Oriange in the Waking Sands has the quest that gives you the left side. So helmet, body, hands, legs, and feet. I'm going to take fending so I can turn them into seals. Grand Company seals. It's a little more lucrative than 3,500 gil.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Far too many to count.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Are healing well, thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emeric would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways. unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms then, friends. Time is against us.
Listen well. We will enter the Basilica silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. The numbers and readiness of the true brothers of the faith are unknown. I am told one claimed to have served under Thornton 7. Might the same be true of the rest? Given the swiftness with which they seized control of the vault, I think it highly likely, yes, which means that they may well possess the knowledge required to turn the building's defenses against us. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Artwal, you are a brave man and true, and none would dare question your honor if you chose not to risk your life in this endeavor. Are you certain you wish to join us?
I am no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Emeric. My arm will not falter, my shield will not break. Halone as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice.
Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me. Would seem our presence yet goes unnoticed. Come, we must secure the entrance. Remember, saving the hostages takes precedence over all else. Mind your attacks, and subdue the enemy quickly. You must hurry. The others were taken elsewhere by Ser Simeonard. Ser Simeonard? So this is indeed the work of the Archbishop's former servants. On your guard. They've sounded the alarm.
I will hold the entrance and look after this one. Now go.
Secure the hostage, Onion. Leave the others to us.
They took the others somewhere. It all happened so quickly.
There they are. Let none escape.
Keep going. I will hold them here. Not alone you won't. Onion, stay with Sarah American Lord Arturo.
This way, Onion. To the choir.
You underestimate me!
Sir Simeon, lay down your arms and release the hostages, and you will be shown mercy. I give you my word. The word of a heretic and kinslayer. I would sooner trust a dragon. Activate the knights. We shall show the hostages the same mercy he showed the archbishop. Unlike you, Sir Emeric, I am a man of honor. By my hand, you shall receive of the Fury's judgment. So it is to be a trial, then. Lord Artois, Onion, leave us and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Simeon. O Halone, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked. Come, then. Let us see whom the Fury favors. Sir Emeric is still wounded, Onion. If we do not move quickly, he will surely fall. There must be others nearby, but where? Traitor. Kinslayer. By what sorcery do you yet stand? Enough. All of you, attack. I see no others nearby. Come, Onion. Sir Emeric needs our help.
Never not found all 6. I guess one died recently, like the last fight.
Well done. Now let us finish this, Sire, before the eyes of gods and men. Stand fast, my brothers. The Fury is with us.
This knight does not yield!
One day, I swear, you will.
Alright, that's everyone.
You must hurry. The priest took Melee upstairs when he saw you kill his men. Have no fear, child. We will save your friend.
Where is he? Where is he?
Come no closer!
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
What? But I... Vidafne!
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment?
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee. I bear a message from my sire.
From Freysfelder?
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Javanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Horsefar in you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Lord Edmund.
This has been a day of surprises, has it not? 'Tis but a pity Vidofnir could not stay longer. Yes, I think it's fair to say that she timed her departure rather less well than her arrival.
Well, time scarcely does it justice. But 1 moment later would have been a moment too late.
Let us pray that the Ishgardians who yet harbor doubts will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sarah Merrick's words. Well, 'tis only meet that I inform Tataru of what has occurred here. If you have need of me, I shall be at Fort Thames Manor. Allow me to accompany you. Tataru would never forgive me if I left for the Rising Stones without saying goodbye.
A moment, Onion. I wish a word. Tell me, does Thancred seem quite well to you? So you sense it too. A subtle change, imperceptible to most. I myself did not notice it at first, but upon closer examination, I saw that his etheric flow had been irreparably disrupted. As a result, I strongly suspect that his ability to manipulate ether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics. It would do much to explain why he chose to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned that a nearby beast tribe was making preparations to summon a primal, it may well have seemed more sensible to wait. But this is still little more than speculation. Until I have proof, pray speak no word of it. Right, then. I should be on my way. Kroll may have charmed Master Matoya for now, but who can say how long it will last?
Welcome, Mistress Full Play. Shall I show you inside the manor?
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
A shield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours, long overdue. But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house. Sir Emeric was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince Houses Durandare and Zamail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread. Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count? But then I thought of my brother. A knight lives to serve, to aid those in need. When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You are a sister to Haurchefant. Will you be a sister to me as well? Come, Manalaine. There's much to be done. For father, and for Sir Emeric, and for Ishgard. To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
This is thy proof? The Duran oracles? Apocrypha.
It is a truth long forgotten, a tale of the beginning, and of the path we have been set upon. Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Garleans are no exception. Nor the Triad. You know what must be done.
Well?
Everyone has their orders. The masked will attack as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them.
I fear it will be bloody.
By Ralger, it had better be.
We cannot stay here forever, Ida. We have other responsibilities.
I know full well what my responsibilities are, and I mean to fulfill them, everyone.
Right, that's the end of 3.1. 3.2, the Gears of Change will come next. There's a good 11 quests there. If you're enjoying, please give me a like if you want. Stupid of me to ask. And comment if there's anything you'd like to see in the future. Alright, thanks again. See you in the next one.